The three royals travelled up to Scotland to visit the late monarch on Friday at her beloved Balmoral estate, where her body lay in the ballroom. Other members of the firm, including Prince William, Prince Andrew, Prince Edward and Sophie, Countess of Wessex, arrived on Thursday after the Queen's doctors announced concerns for her health. The royal family members' plane arrived in Aberdeen and they were quickly transported to the head of stairs Balmoral address. King Charles, along with his wife, Queen Consort Camilla, and sister, Princess Anne, arrived earlier in the day. Prince Harry then followed other royals later in the day and is not believed to have seen his grandmother before she passed. Queen's coffin is placed in ballroom where she danced as a girl, and with Prince Philip the Queen's coffin has been placed in the ballroom at her Balmoral estate, where she danced as a young girl and with her husband, Prince Philip. The Duke of Sussex raced from London to visit his beloved grandmother, but flight data shows his jet was still in the air at the time of her passing. He is believed to have arrived at the Scottish estate, on his own, at around 7:52 p.m., where other members of the family were mourning her death. Besides Prince Harry and Prince William, the Queen's other grandchildren, Princess Beatrice, Princess Eugenie and Zara Tindall, all made their way to the estate the following day. It is not known whether the Queen's other grandchildren, Lady Louise Windsor, James, Viscount Severn and Peter Phillips, have yet visited her. Upon hearing of the Queen's escalating bad health, Princess Eugenie was unable to make it to her bedside as she was in Portugal, where she currently lives part-time with her husband, Jack Brooksbank, and son, August. Although Beatrice was back at home, she was unable to fly up to Balmoral, it has been reported. The Queen's body is expected to remain at Balmoral for 48 hours before being transferred to St Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh. She will then, later in the week, be transferred back down to London on the royal train. His Majesty King Charles and Queen Consort Camilla returned to London and were seen greeting cheering crowds outside Buckingham Palace on Friday. King Charles III, who acceded to the throne immediately on the death of Elizabeth II, received a very warm welcome from the crowd gathered outside the royal residency. Later today, Charles is expected to meet with Prime Minister Liz Truss to be officially proclaimed king in front of the Accession Council at St James Palace. Related articles: Jeremy Clarkson rages at disgusting socialists for Queen tweets comment from US professor mocking Queen's death removed by Twitter. Catherine Jenkins sings new national anthem for King Charles III at Emmerdale, Coronation Street in EastEnders on Tonight. Camilla, pulled out of TV interview, to rush to Charles' side.